Being there for somebody in person is so much more personal than a text message, and that translates everywhere.
This is The Briefcase from Sutherland Weston Marketing Communications. Quick conversations from everyday observations, delivering practical marketing ideas you can carry with you.
I'm Dan Cashman, Public Relations Director at Sutherland Weston.
How many times have you sent a text message and then the message wasn't received really the way that you intended it to be received because you can't hear the nuance of the text, can you?
At least once to you, and probably several more times. And you're exactly right. Things can be taken many different ways because you don't get the nonverbal communication cues through a text message.
But not everyone has time for in-person communication. And this is my favorite phrase, this mixed up, muddled up, shook up 14 items or less screaming at the microwave because I had to be somewhere yesterday world.
You're right, but it is vitally important in many instances to not only have verbal communication, but in-person communication. In-person communication is just that, personal. And in a world where everything is fast-paced and whatever you just rattled off, that in-person communication is not only nostalgic, but it's also important to be able to have those nonverbal cues, to be able to relate to each other and understand that, yes, we are both human beings.
I fully embrace the value of in-person communication, but it takes two. You're very busy. I'm very busy. We got to sync a schedule in order to have that two-person, in-person communication to really transmit the messages that need to be transmitted in this busy world.
It's an investment and it is worth it. And we talk about it sometimes as it relates to business. I'm going to give you an example in politics. I don't know if you're familiar with the political world, but Adam Carolla got a Hollywood Walk of Fame, star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Mm-hmm. He is a podcaster and he is a very vocal supporter of President Trump. At the Hollywood Walk of Fame ceremony for Adam Carolla was Jimmy Kimmel, the host of Jimmy Kimmel Live and a very vocal critic of President Trump. The reason he was there is they both shared a bond through comedy, and Jimmy specifically said, we may not agree on politics, but I love this guy. And the reason why they can do that is because they talk often. It's not done through social media. It's not done through text messages. They talk. They're friends. They get past their differences.
Let me take this a step further. Recently, I just ended a broadcasting career with George Hale. Mm-hmm. It didn't go exactly as the management of the radio station had hoped. You had a very special edition of The Night Show. You allowed me to be a part of it. I sat backstage with George Hale, a man that I worked with for more than 21 years. Being able to snap a photo of the two of us together, smiling, posting it, that was nonverbal in-person communication. It was a picture that was worth more than 1,000 words. And George recently shared with me how much that snapshot meant to him. And I got to share with George how much that snapshot meant to me.
Being there for somebody in person is so much more personal than a text message. And that translates everywhere, whether it be business, family, friends, longtime friends, whatever it is. And yes, I walked by you guys on my way to the stage. You were sitting there, both of you, quiet. But what I saw in that moment was two friends there for each other. And that was special.
So our takeaway is?
Being there in person is an absolute investment you should make in your own time and your own relationships.
You have been listening to The Briefcase from Sutherland Weston Marketing Communications. Got a question for the Sutherland Weston team? Email us at sutherlandweston.com.